Good morning. It is 7:10 a.m. and we are down by Cozumel. I'm not gonna say we in Cozumel, we're by it. We haven't docked yet, obviously, so we're obviously not there yet. So yeah, this is gonna be our first port day, first port stop is at Cozumel, and so we up and at 'em. Like I said, a little bit after 7 this morning. We have a 8:30 engagement downstairs with one of the onboard excursions with the shopping, discount shopping or something or another she signed up for. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm trying to get out of here to go eat breakfast, get some coffee in me. I really didn't get any sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep until like 2 in the morning. I was just tossing and turning, couldn't get comfortable. So yeah, and got up at 6:30. So, but it's a beautiful morning. It's a nice little breeze out. This might be the sea breeze, but it's supposed to be like 83 degrees today, so we'll see. All right, folks, catch y'all in a little bit. We have debarked into Cozumel, and got our group here. Say hi, honey.
I was picking out that part. Good morning, family. Buenos días.
Buenos dias. Our excursion was actually not on board. It was actually off board. We had a meetup at the kiosk where we signed up at to come off. I was like, I thought you said we were going shopping on board. She was like, no. But anyways, so it is hot out here. But this is where we're at. I will catch up with y'all in a little bit. I got a special request to bring back and whatnot, so gotta figure all this out. All right, holla. We're currently in Diamonds International.
Paris is not my favorite. My favorite is this one.
Our hostess is giving us the just married treatment package. That's our bottle of champagne.
Look at this.
She's looking at Alexandrite ring,
Red.
which is like the most expensive gem, stone, something. I ain't into this stuff, but she is. So.
What do you think? It's so beautiful, so gorgeous. It is completely different than diamonds. It's completely different than tanzanite. Alexandra has the ability to show you red color has a ruby and green color has an emerald.
Thank you.
What do you like
Keep
most?
in the fridge. If you want more, let me know. It'll be beautiful.
Earrings.
I like white gold.
White gold. This is white gold. Which one is your favorite? It's not many one of them, but it's not.
See ya.
Yep.
All right, we're heading back up to the ship for a few minutes. The shopping wasn't shopping really. so we're gonna head back up to the ship, like I said, and drop some of these bags off because we do have an excursion to do at noon. It's now 10:15, so by the time we get back up there and drop the bags, come back down and get through the security and all that, it'll be time to link up with the group and head out. So yeah, you see how blue the water is? Isn't there a song by Beyonce, the water is so blue or something or another? Yeah, All right, catch y'all in a little bit. We're on our way back down to the pier again. I don't feel like walking back and forth, so we're riding this time. Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas over yonder. And another one, I can't make it out what that one is. But we're back up here, so find our group and get out of here onto our excursion. Figure out where we gotta go and all that. So, all right. Talk to you in a little bit. What up, y'all? So we just got our wristbands for the ATV excursion that we got going. Going to a jungle, then a beach, and then from there, supposed to eat and do whatever. Then we'll come back. We gotta be back on the ship by 4:30. It's already at 11:55, so imagine this won't take that long. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try to take a nap when we get back to the boat. I didn't get any sleep last night, so we'll see what happens from there. All right, go do that, and it's a pretty big group here. I'm not gonna show them, so. but we'll go from there. All right, holla later. We're on a bus. We just made it over to the bus. We walked. It was about an eighth of a mile of a walk, give or take. So, got over to the bus now, and he says about a 20-minute ride to the jungle. Then we're gonna do that, and then he said come back and pick it. So, all right, let's see what's up. I do, but he doesn't. I'm gonna ride. Don't worry.
My friends, un poquitito, expira, she's say nothing, but come on up.
Okay.
This, from that one by one.
All right. We're about to do some hazardous. Yeah. These are ATVs. Safety first, safety first. Alright. I don't know if I'm able to record while I'm doing all this. I'm gonna try, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll do my best, but as of right now, let me get the hang of what's going on first. All right, you guys. So we're taking a little break. We've been riding for about 20 minutes. You know, my wallet popped out my pocket. I thought it was gone on the trail. I was gonna be pissed. I'm telling you, pissed. I was about to be crying and everything when we stopped. And I was like, look, I'm gonna go ride back out. You know, whatever y'all got to do, y'all go ahead and do it. I'll just catch up later and find my wallet. But by the grace of God, it was riding like a champ with me the whole time. It was sitting down here at the footstep, or the foot pedal, right underneath there. So I'm good. I got it. I secured it in a better location. So if something happens to the bag, then it was just meant to be. But like I said, we're taking a break, drinking some water because it's dusty out. It's very dusty on this trail. Like it's yeah. But we're having a blast though. This is great. It's fun. All right, I'm gonna give that a quick update. Let me guzzle this down because I am parched. I was sitting there contemplating life about my wallet. The whole I noticed it was gone 5 minutes to the ride. This knew it was back at the beginning of the trail. So, all right, let me.
People, they live a small offering dedicated for that God about it. It's up to you if you wish. If you want it, you can do it. If no, if you really
It's our next stop during the ATV ride. So
or if somebody wanna pregnant tonight, she's the goddess of the moon. The goddess Iksha for health, medicine, merit, and of course, some people they ask, they wish to get bambinos, babies, and worship the goddess Ixchel with some offerings, with prayers, music, see, for the goddess Ixchel, the goddess of the moon. See? It's famous right here on this island. There are nice place dedicated for her to the north side. There is a small temple dedicated for her to the north side. And of course, Chacmol, God of the rain. Okay, so different civilization, different languages, 68 by the way, different languages, Aztecas, Toltecas, Nahuatl, different civilization, different languages in different states of Mexico. So welcome to the Mayan land, welcome to Mexico, everybody, all right? We are a Mayan descendant, see, we are a Mayan descendant, our first language Mayan. When the Spaniards conquered us during 1518, they introduced new culture, new language, and of course Christian and Catholic religion. See, and we speak Espanol. And of course, it's a touristic area, especially right here on this island, so it's necessary to learn English, of course. Okay, so thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much to make this activity possible. Okay, gracias. Thank you so much for choosing this beautiful experience. Give me a big applause for all of you. Everybody is doing an excellent job. Now just I'm making sure.
All right, we're at the next, we're at the beach, Bahia Bay Beach Club. I'm about to get hit by a cab. So we're heading in. She's crying. The ATV rides was a little bit much. This is nice. All right, let me get the briefing.
We got the gift for rent, amigo.
I don't think I'm gonna make it back to the ship, y'all. I don't know. But we just.
You guys ready to try the tequila? You guys ready to try the tequila?
No, I'm good.
You can be better if you try the tequila.
I'm good. No, thank you. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to the room, y'all. But at that, and we just took a photo with I'm gonna call. And so they just brought it back over to us, the frame and everything. But we're still out here at the beach and waiting on our food. So yeah. Alright. Catch on a little bit. Let me slam this down real fast. She got chicken tacos.
Hello, my friends. Good afternoon. Ready for the tequila tasting?
I got wings. How you gonna come to Mexico and eat chicken wings? That's me.
It's free sample.
Oh no. Good. Good. Thank you. Getting harassed on tequila samples. Hey boy, they've been out here on us. Tourism, tell you. Alright, so anyways, like I said, come to Mexico to eat chicken wings. Who does that? Me. But I gotta try chicken wings everywhere I go. That's just one of my things. Either chicken wings or the steak. That is my MO. So for those that don't know about me, now you know. Either chicken wings or steak. Alright. I'll holler at y'all a little bit. Alright, tonight we're in the main dining room. We have a slightly different seating area. It's a nice menu. The menus are online. Well, you gotta scan it on your phone. So, you just gotta do it that way. I'm going to show you what's on the menu tonight. Let's wait to see what I order. But got the bread. Just came out, the bread and the butter, a glass of water so far. Today's excursion broke us off. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I was trying to take a nap, but got into a very, very lengthy discussion with my daughters. So I didn't get a chance to do that, but hopefully get a chance to go to bed tonight. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on dinner. All right, see y'all in a little bit. Tonight's entertainment.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you for getting all the service and entertaining our guests every night. Thank you so much for that. Warm welcome back, dear guests. Warm welcome back, dear Breeze family. This is Granny. I truly hope you all had a great fun day in Cozumel. I truly hope you're all enjoying another great dinner with us. Well, it's time for West Up to entertain you again. And just before we go ahead with the entertainment, we'll do a quick update for tomorrow, because we'll be in our second port of call tomorrow morning, bright and early, Honolulu, Hawaii tomorrow. Well, I'm only checking if you guys are following. Well, tomorrow again, beautiful Mexico, beautiful Progreso, and everything will start pretty much the same time as it was today. And again, we do strongly recommend those of you who don't want to wait in the lines up on Lido deck for the breakfast. We can serve you a quick breakfast in our blush dining room down on deck 3, all the way in the back between 7:30 and 9:30 tomorrow, so you can have enough time to spend a day in a beautiful Progreso. Well, tune for tonight is Hey Baby, so feel free to join your weight stuff on the dance floor, or just sit back and enjoy DJ music. Lights down, here we go, it's Hey Baby.
was tonight's entertainment. That was actually really nice. That was I don't think I ever heard that song before. Yeah, but we always missed it. We only caught it like I think 2-3 other times, but caught it on the front end this time, so good. But all right, we're still waiting on dinner. Of course, you know, BSing around. Best Bar food ain't out here yet. Put that in the comment section. No, I was kidding. Yeah. Oh, no. Alright. Let's see y'all in a little bit. So the first thing that came out was a Caesar salad, and I already killed it. My bad.
Already tomorrow.
I forgot that I didn't capture that, but that's the way to go ahead and take it. But wait on the next thing. Alright. Alright, I got my first.
Good?
Yep. Thank you. Got my first meal. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, broccoli. Came out. Once again,
Fried chicken.
going out and about and chicken. But I got steak coming out too. So gotta try the steak and chicken. Everywhere I go, gotta try it. I gotta do it. That's just one of my things. Alright, see y'all in a little while. Alright, kiddos, I got the sirloin steak. Put potatoes and broccoli there. I'm spinning around there. The gravy sauce. This is my last entree. Like I said, at Carnival you can do like multiple meals in one sitting. So you can do like 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, 2 desserts for one person. Because they know that the portions are not all that. So
What are you doing?
you want to fill up because you don't know where your next meal is going to come from or when. Although the Lido deck on deck 10 is enough, but has a lot of food up
That's
there.
the best
but
part.
it just depends. All right, chow down.
You done bit it up.
Yeah, I've been into it already. I forgot. I was like so excited because it was a banana cream pie.
Like me.
So I already took a chunk off in the front there, but with the little chocolate smudge there, caramel drizzle, banana cream pie. So. Y'all missed so much the last like 3 minutes. I'm recording now, but that's all right. See, it's late. I'm tired. Bottom line is, I got all 3 of these bonuses.
Second, third, fourth, fifth, five. Whatever land and most I don't never see it land no words. What else 36 men on this plane around? Hello? Looking at things. Sorry. Can you tap it? Tap. That thing only lets you do it. Voice me that oh, he's playing $1.60.
Good morning. It is day 3, 4, depending on how you want to calculate that. But either way, it is Thursday, and we are 8:25 a.m. and we are getting ready to go on our next excursion to Zumo Mayan ruin here in Progreso, Yucatan Progreso, whichever way you want to put the words together there. So we're getting ready to head out for that. We're in the Sapphire restaurant where we eat dinner at night. There's a whole bunch of people in here going. I guess it's one of the meeting locations for the excursions. The boat hasn't, I don't think it's docked yet, but we're like up on the docking area. So we're supposed to leave here in the next hour to head out for that. It's been an early morning. We got up at 6. Well, I got up at 6:30, and been scurrying around, got breakfast and everything else, so we can get down here on time. And yeah, look forward to see what the day brings, and have some fun. Dr. Perm signing out. Just want to say real quick, when you're going on an excursion, your tickets would look like this, and they put them in an envelope and they drop it off at your stateroom or your room door on the outside of it. And
next group I'm be calling up is the cooked tamales and swim in cenotes. Cooked tamales and
they
swim
put
in
the
cenotes.
tickets and
is also
stuff
the first
outside your
group
room
over here.
door,
So we'll lead you downstairs.
you just have to kind of pay attention to it when you get back to your room area. They usually do it the day before, but depending on how your excursions are booked, they may do it 2 days before, so you already have it. So, but this is the backside
Alright,
of
so
Fire.
just want to do a show of hands. Everyone in this room is on the Uxmal Mayan ruins.
Alright, we're getting called.
Fine.
Alright, we're off the ship finally. They got some old school vessels. Look at the old Navy ship over there. Yucatan. Trying to catch up to our group. They're way the hell up there somewhere.
Welcome!
Thank you.
Picture all of us. Everybody, give me, mommy. Take picture together. Papi say yes. Give me.
Go, let's start. Excursion. Wait.
Alright, we're getting on the bus. We just walked through like the duty-free shops. Let's see, we'll ship back that way. See, so we can have nice things.
There are some people who do not like to spend the winter time because it's very cold back home. So sometimes they travel to Florida, they travel abroad to spend the winter time to warmer places. I think you call them snowbirds, right?
Yes.
So Progreso is becoming very popular among the snowbirds, right? Why? Real authentic, I told you, you're about to see stray dogs and everything. It's also very, very, very affordable. Way cheaper than Florida. Way cheaper than Florida, all right? Third reason, I don't know, if some friends of yours, when you told them that you were coming to Mexico, they said, oh my God, be careful, El Chapo Guzman is there and stuff like that, right? So drug cartels. Oh, by the way, he's in New York, I think, right? Thank you very much. El Chapo Guzman is in New York, I think. Very good, thank you. And now, let me tell you, Progreso is in the Yucatan Peninsula, in the Yucatan state of Mexico, which is officially, and by the way, welcome to the safest state of Mexico. No El Chapo Guzman. We love visitors. We always tell you, mi casa, su casa. You know what it means? Everybody's, you know everything. Everybody speaks Spanish. Cool. Mi casa, su casa. So finally, here we are in the town of Progreso. You can see on the left side the beach. It's called El Malecón. Also on the right side, we can see a little bit of the beach and a Poseidon statue on the other side. Some people said, you know, we're not supposed to have the Poseidon little statue over there because we have our own water god. And we're gonna see his face in Bushmal. Chad is his name. You know, it was a joke, but after they put the Poseidon statue, people were making jokes that the Maya god was gonna be upset. And guess what? As a coincidence, I guess, we almost got hit by Milton, the hurricane that unfortunately hit Florida really badly. And also almost hit by Beryl that hit Texas. Maybe some of you saw it. Okay, so he said it's because of Poseidon. Anyway, just in case they put the local gods on the other side of the town, and everything is fine. Everybody's happy right now. Okay, all right, very good. Finally, here we are in the town of Progreso. I was telling you, you're gonna see only 3 American companies: Starbucks, lovely Burger King, and Sherwin-Williams. That's it. The Mexican army's around. You'll see friendly people. They are. And if you come back to Progreso, una chica, una señorita in the Mexican army. Yeah, there are señoritas as well. And here at the bridge, they are building it. So if you come back in maybe 1 month, it will be ready. It's going to be used to skip Progreso, basically, right? To make it faster, to go to the ruin. Oh, I see. Excellent. Cool. All right. Well, it's said that here, where we are, when the first Spaniards came by 1517, the Maya civilization was living here. And they asked to the Mayas, the Spanish asked to the Mayas, I'm sorry, what is the name of this territory? They asked in Spanish. Of course, the Mayas didn't understand. And they answered to the Spaniards, Mati Nati Katan Uyutan. Mati Nati Katan Uyutan. What does that mean? Literally, it means, I don't understand. That's what they answer. So, let's say that the meaning of Yucatan where we are is, I don't understand. Basically, alright? So, welcome. So, I don't understand. Okay, very good. If you get to see here, inside of the houses, you're going to see something really traditional in the Yucatan Peninsula. People now are sleeping in hammocks. We do not like beds. It's way too hot for beds. That's why every single house in every single room has hammock hooks, all right? Which means that when we are celebrating a party, Christmas, and we are all together and we spend holidays in our grandparents' house, most of the time they have only one bed or none. So we might think, what a problem. Where is everybody going to sleep? It is not a problem at all. Everybody brings their own hammocks, and you can see hammock hooks in the kitchen, in the dining room, in the living room, and in the bedroom. So we can sleep in the kitchen. So I've slept several times in the kitchen. That's the way it works. That's the way it is. And this is something really common here. So, yes, I told you before, this is a real Mexican town with 60,000 inhabitants in the southeast area of Mexico, in the safest state of the country, the Yucatan, 1,000 miles away from the capital city, Mexico City, and only 5 hours away by car from Cancun. So for you to know where we are. Okay, let's see. Before we can keep up, and of course don't worry, it's going to take 1 hour and 40 minutes, which means that we...
All right, folks, we made it to Zomo. Historical Mayan ruin. Can't talk, I just woke up. That was an hour and 45-minute bus ride. It was an hour and 45 minutes. So when you're coming on this tour, just know that it's an hour and 45 minutes. But this is the inner courtyard where before you go inside. You come out the parking lot, parking the buses. It's a bunch of shops and everything. And you got scan your tickets and stuff. We're in a group, of course. So we're waiting for everybody to get it together, and then we going inside there. So, oh, you also got to pay $3 to utilize a camera like this. So just so you know. if you come out here. And they don't take U.S. dollars, so make sure you have pesos when you're doing this. All right, I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. We're heading up to the first site here, and it'll be the main temple. Built over the course of 400 years, but according to local legend, a leprechaun built it overnight. So maybe it was actually aliens that came down and built it overnight. We talked about 18 aliens on the bus. But anyways, but yeah, that's what we're heading up to first. In efforts to conserve battery power, I will be shutting off and shutting on and covering stuff as we go.
It's hard to get it with that shadow.
Yep. Rockies, she's a beauty.
Hey, come a little closer. Shy. Alright, let's go a little closer.
Swim off in the back there. Sure,
Here we are. This is called the Temple of the Magician. I was telling you, when the Spaniards came here, they heard about the legend that it was built by a dwarf. That's what they said, by a dwarf in only one night. Alright? But according to the evidences, it took 400 years. Now, let me show you a little bit of magic. Alright? What are we gonna do? Remember, I was telling you about the snake Maya god that was also a bird. In some Maya territories of Mexico, there is a bird called Quetzal. When you see that bird, it has a thin body and a long tail. So it looks like a snake flying. So it represents the snake and bird god. You can check it out on YouTube, Quetzal bird tweeting or singing, and it totally sounds like the echo of this temple. You don't believe me? Please listen carefully. I'm gonna clap my hands and the pyramid is going to sing like that bird that represents the Maya god does. Are you ready? So please listen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hear that? But let's make it louder. If you like to, you can help me out. If you're right here, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. When I say 3, we clap together 10 times. Not very fast, like this. 1, 2, 3, 10 times. Are you ready? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. You hear that? Is that a coincidence? Maybe not. Because if you go to Chichen Itza and you clap your hands in front of the pyramid, you can hear it. If you go to a city called Caba, 10 minutes away from here, and you clap, you can hear it too. If you go to Tikal, Guatemala, and you clap, you can hear it too. Why did they do that? You can imagine the ruler going to the very top of the temple, talking to over 50,000 people. He had to make sure that everybody could hear what he was saying. But there were no microphones, so that great acoustic helped him be heard by 50,000 people living here in the 900s. So the very top of the pyramid was built in the 900s AD. But if we could have a scanner and if we could see through that, you will see 4 more temples inside. For them, it was prohibited to destroy the temple. So they built on top, on top, on top all the time. So the oldest part is from the 500s AD and the last part from the 900s AD. All right? Well, right now, we're gonna see the other facade. But if somebody wants us to take you a picture, this is the picture time. Let us know, Roman or myself, we can take the pictures before we go to the west facade. This is only the east facade. All right, a few centuries before Christ, after a few centuries, they were abandoned and they moved to another territory. Same thing, they used to move. And also, they used to mix up the melted limestone with resin of the trees, sand. They used to grind seashells, and that's the way they made cement and mortar as well. So this is a temple in honor maybe to the rain gods, but this is only the east facade. If you're ready, I'm going to show you the west facade, which is more beautiful to me than this east facade. Okay? We're going to see the rain god face. If you're ready, please follow me this way.
Nice iguana.
In Maya language, we call them Toloc. T-O-L-O-C. T-O-L-O-C. Toloc.
And that's the male because you can see the spikes.
Well, they're
Spikes you have on
thicker.
his back. That's the
Their
male.
heads
The
are
female
thinner.
doesn't have any spike.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's mainly birds. It's small birds, insects. It's a very good climber and swimmer. You find it in the cenote too.
Very nice ones. They're friendly, huh? Ancient water well for the families that used to live in here. So look at that.
Hey, buddy.
Here they have their living room.
Want to come home with me?
You can see
Get my
their
backpack.
beds over there. So this is from the 900s. And also here you like to have a sleep. You can lay down.
Architecture
Feel the energy. Well.
of birds and lizards.
Alright.
Actually, I call
Feel free to have a seat if you like to. But look at that. This is also 1,100 years old. Look at that. Look at the green lights. We have some little birds over here. You see it? Over here. Also over there. That's a type of parrot, like a mako. They are representing the sun, God, that used to come as a mako every noon to fertilize the soil. So the sun, God, was Mr. Kinichkakmo Ahau over there. As you can see, this square plaza, they believed that the earth was square, like a plaza. And on each cardinal point, there was like a God carrying the world. And in the middle, over there, there used to be this Seiba tree connecting heavens, the earth, and the underworlds as well. So this was not a residential area. This is where the priests used to meditate. And now, if you're ready to feel let's come a little closer because I'm going to show you the rain God's face. Okay? It's over here. ¿Quieres ir aquí, Ron?
Te ayudo con eso. Es que pues estoy ayudando también.
Ah, va. Sí, sí, sí.
Pero si quieres yo... Déjame el juego.
All right. Now, I'll introduce to you the rain god, Mr. Chalk. So first, we can see his left eye over here. His right eye over here, and his nose like an elephant. And also, you can see his mouth here. As you can see, it's a little bit darker than the rest of the face because at night they used to put torches over there. So most of the archaeologists believe that this is the rain god, Mr. Chak. Also in front of us, we can see some columns and some little doors. That's the first stage of construction. Remember, they built on top, all the time. We can also see the rain god face on the other side over here. And you can see the noses, like an elephant. And from here, if you go a little bit backwards, you can see the facades at the end of the stairway. It looks like a face. And the door is like a mouth, like a monster in the underworld. Over there. I mean, look at it. It's at the very top. Here.
Too bad I can't climb this one. All right, going on to the next area.
I'll get some more on the other side. I don't think as well.
We found one though.
If you like to have a look inside, okay? There may be some bats with the flowers.
See them perched up. Flying around. I'm not gonna go in there because I don't want to get pecked on or pooped on. This is heading down to the courtyard.
Yeah, some breeze over here. Oh, okay, okay. Almost everybody's
I'm pretty sure we're gonna go down there next.
Okay, now you can see the bricks over here. They didn't have metal, so they used to use a volcanic stone called obsidian, brought all the way from Guatemala or from central Mexico. So they waited until the rainy season was here, when the stones were softer or soft enough.
Another room.
With this material called stucco.
Fingerprints.
They have metal traps door.
Oh, that one. That's the right side. That's the right hand. Then on the other side, you can see the left. But you can see the right too, depending.
Is that your handprint or is that a? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And the most incredible thing is that you can't really explain it. You don't really know why, how, the signification of it, so you may interpret it, but that's still a question mark.
Flowers, the face of the rain gods everywhere. This is 1,100 years old. So the artist who made it, members of the elite, of course. On that side, we believe it was a type of warehouse, like a storage, where they used to keep corn, honey, salt, to preserve meat, cotton, everything, right? Well, in this case, over here, probably was a kind of, let's say, a temple where they used to keep offerings, for example. All right? Also over there. Let's see this question. One more time. You guys can see the eye. The left eye is the rain god, his right eye, and his feet over here. Right? And one more time, you can see the very end of the snake. You can see the snake head over here, and the tail. It's like a rattlesnake over there. Here, probably they used to leave offerings in honor. His punishment was to be a slave. If a person killed somebody on purpose, the punishment was to be killed, all right? And if you were a thief and somebody saw you, they had to put a scarf over here so they could see that that person was a thief. So let's say that here they had a kind of executive and legislative power over here. It was like the city hall, let's say, all right? According to Diego de Landa, one of the Spanish that came here, all right? And also, in some cases, it's possible to read the hieroglyphics, and we have found only one specific name of the person who finished most of the buildings that were already saw. His name was Chanchak Canal Ahau, the little descendant of the rain god and the Lord that set the sky on fire. So he finished everything that we are saying. Okay? Well, now we finish over there, okay? And we go the way around, we go to the shade again. So when the Spaniards came here, they said, look at this, it looks like a nunnery, quadrangle, like a convent. And that's the way, they call it this way, but it's not a convent, right?
All right, we're heading down to the, as I was saying earlier, we was on the one side, so we can probably head down to the main court side next. Yeah, so we're going. For those that are not walking adverse, there's a lot of walking out here and climbing, so just be aware if you come on something like this, this is what's gonna happen. And we're gonna be climbing that joker there. The tall one. In case you didn't figure that out.
And we go to another place when we have a better view on the ball game, right there. Okay, that's the ball game. All right.
Just something really, really quick. All right, very good. Shade, breeze, right? Okay, well, some people ask, why did the Maya civilization collapse? Well, it depends on what territory we're talking about. It depends. Some cities were developed before Uxmal in Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador. If we talk about the apogee of Uxmal and Chichen Itza, pretty much the same time. It started 550 years AD, and we think these territories of the northern Yucatan were abandoned approximately in the late 1200s or early 1300s before the Spanish arrival. They came 2 centuries later, so they never saw people living here. But if we think about Uxmal, Chichen Itza, northern Yucatan, we think that there was a problem. What problem? Drought, maybe. You can imagine here, the rulers were basically gods. They were divine people. And only the rulers and the elites were allowed to learn about astronomy, mathematics, medicinal plants. And the rulers used to go to the top of the temples and talk to lots of people. And the ruler said, hey, everybody, are you already talked to the rain god? He told me rain is coming in September, for example. And the population said, how do you know? And he said, you don't believe me? I already talked to the gods. Come back in September and you will see how the rain comes. They came back in September and the rain did come. Every year it was the same. Could the ruler talk to the god? No. He knew about the rainy season, but the rest of the population didn't. All right? So that's why you can imagine when they had drought for over 20 years, you can imagine the first year, the ruler said, rain is coming in September. Everybody came in September, the rain didn't. Oh, maybe the god is upset. Let's sacrifice somebody. It didn't work. Next year, no rain. Next year, no rain. So the population said, what's going on? You are supposed to talk to the gods. So it was not possible to live with drought, so they started fighting each other. If Uxmal heard that another city had some water, they had to attack. So they started building fortifications, but it was not possible to live that way anymore. So also they stopped trusting their rulers. They realized they couldn't talk to the gods. So that's why they had wars and they left. It was not possible to live that way anymore. We know that some of the survivors of Uxmal went to the very south of Yucatan to a place called Mani, where the Spaniards saw the descendants and they set all the codexes on fire. All right, so we think that it was because of drought in this territory. Okay, any question? So far so good? Well, let's cross the ball court and then we go to the last complex. Are you ready? Excellent.
All right, I will need 7 sportive guy, strong one. You want to join? Come on.
All right, we're gonna get started here. For my bad knee, now, it's probably not wise that I do this, but I have to do this. So, I'm going to get off of the camera as I navigate this staircase and see what's up. See you in a few. First level done. All right, heading on to the next. All right, made it up. These are some building jokers. I guess it's the highest point we can go. Like a graveyard.
Sure. Because I'm asking if you are going to
Which one are California? What was the first one? Big Camp? In Campeche as well?
Between Campeche and Bacalar.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. California. Very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, made it to the top of Zuma, one of the one tower that we could climb, temple. Zuma, the main temple is behind me, off in the distance there you see. So there, made it up here. This is the only one that we could climb. One of the highest points, and you saw the footage earlier of the surrounding areas. So yeah, made it up here. Sync point for my AC players, you know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here, head back down, and get some food, some drinks, some souvenirs, and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is what made it up here, and heading back down. And I will see y'all in a little while. Ciao, ciao. Dr. Jones. No. Dr. Perm. Signing off. Hey, y'all. So, down off the mountain here. We're at the restaurant, and I guess the chips and dip is a little spicy. But I got me a margarita to celebrate. Water, of course. That's chips. Let me see what she's raving about over here. Oh, snap. That will clear your sinus and your intestinal tract. Oh my God. Whew. That was good though. It's good. I ain't cool with that. I don't do spicy like that. Every now and then, okay, but not like on regular. All right, so I ordered quesadillas. She ordered something called sambuca with chicken. Local dish. We got quesadillas with sausage and cheese. So, yeah, I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep when I get on that bus. All right, I will see y'all in a little bit.
But let me show y'all.
Quesadillas. Delicious. There's hers.
Okay, y'all. And
I'm
here
already
it
full.
is.
I only have one.
All right.
I still got 3 to go. This is black beans, by the way, right here. That was a powdered brownie. And this is some kind of dipping sauce. It's not bad. All right. Woo! We made it back. Today's animal is a frog. I didn't capture yesterday's animal. My bad. It was like a rabbit or a maybe even a little monkey or something. It was laid out like this, like it was waiting on us. It was quite kind of creepy actually. I should have got a picture of that, but I know Billy probably did. But anyways, so yeah, today's animal is a frog. I gotta learn how to do this. Anyways, all right, we get showered up, changed, and all that good stuff. Like I said, we're back on the ship. Oh god. Shower. I took a shower. I'll tell them to get out my jacuzzi. Tell them to get out of it. Ain't been in it yet. But I would say, folks, if you're gonna do Progresso Yucatan, if you're coming down this way, I would be honest. It's not much to see or do on shore. So definitely book an excursion of some sort to fill up the time. I mean, unless you like been here or you don't intend on doing anything, but you just want to shop and get the souvenirs and shop at the duty-free stores and then get back on the ship type of thing, okay, fine. But if you're expecting like a whole lot of, yeah, it's none of that. So it was very touristy, very, they haven't caught on to don't haggle the customers thing yet. Where one store is like super outrageous price. Somebody tried to send me a box of cigars for let me talk to you. They tried to send me a box of cigars for like $275. Is they're Cubans. It was a box of 5 for $275. I just looked at her. Like, you think I'm stupid? Come on, like really? And she was like, okay, each one it'll be $50 each. So you're gonna open up the whole box just to sell it individually? Like, no. I was like, no, I'm good. Go right across the way. And then it was like dropping the price drastically as I was walking away. Okay, $150. $100, $75, $85. I was like, why are you like screaming these random prices? I wasn't even interested in them in the first place. But if I was to entertain the idea, and this is just for the audience here, that if you go into places like this and they're doing that kind of stuff, you know they're either fake, something's wrong with them, or you could find it much cheaper somewhere else, and they're just trying to get to you first to get the money. So just understand that. So we're literally right across the way, 10 feet. Guy, he knew I was. He didn't know what the transaction was that was going on, but he was like, I was like looking at other stuff, and he was like, you want some cigars? I got some cigars. I got some Cohibas. I got this. I got that. He's like they're 50 pesos each. So that was basically broken down like $10 each. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I already got cigars. And he's like, oh, okay, all right, cool. So he said, you interested in some watches? I was like, nope. He's like, all right, bet. And so from there, I just went on and did this little light shopping, souvenirs, of course, and came on back. I'm gonna whoop her. I don't know why she beat through the window like she's crazy. But, all right, folks, I'm gonna jump up out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna get freshened up and get ready for whatever the evening brings. So I will catch you all in a little bit, and yeah, see ya. It is now 5:25 p.m. May 2025. And we're taking off. You can see the water trail. I'm not gonna say Kim Trail, but the water trail back there. Zoom in. You can see it was on the other side of the port, the other side of the port there. You can see it coming around. We're heading home. We're heading home. Getting up out of here. I don't know why people being persistent on getting in my hot tub. But yeah, we're getting up out of here, heading back. So on a side note, there is some breaking news that I would like to share with you all. Over the last few months, we've been in the Texas legislature, Convention of States, we've been working on getting our resolution passed, and officially today it has passed out of the Senate. So I want to take a moment to congratulate and shout out to, the Convention of States Texas team, particularly to the Texas Capitol Brigade, on a job well done, the hard work that you put in and everything on getting that job done, and on to the next thing. Building a bigger and deeper bench for Convention of States in the future. There's a little schooner out there. I haven't spent that much time on the balcony this cruise. I only spent a lot of time out here, but it's been like really windy, so it's kind of like, maybe the next cruise, make a little bit more of a better effort. Alright folks, I'm getting up out of here for a while. I'll see y'all a little bit. Alright y'all, I'm up here at the Lido deck on deck 10. I didn't get a chance to really show y'all. I don't even think I did it in the previous video. I'm trying to remember if I did or not. But anyways, I'm gonna show y'all. We got a beer station here. That's something different. But anyways, I didn't get a chance to show y'all what the food line is and how it looks up here. It's kind of like a buffet style. You just come through and get what you want. Fried Mississippi catfish. Oh snap! Barbecue spare rib. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera down. Look, maple baked ham. Folks, I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera down real quick. Alright, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted with my battery dying. Is that we got the fruit and dessert bar as well. And then there's two sides to the line, so you can get what you want. The deli, personal handcrafted sandwiches and stuff. So there's a menu of what you can get hot and cold. And yeah, alright, we actually decided that we're gonna eat up here. Alright folks, so got ribs, catfish, ham, fries. So yeah, we decided to skip the seafood shack after we saw this in the menu. We'll probably still hit the seafood shack in a little while because it's only like 6:30 right now. So we're sure gonna eat again. So we're skipping the dinner house tonight.
All right, y'all too.
Yeah, we'll need. So the dining room, the main dining event. We're gonna skip that tonight, I guess. All right, let me dig in. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, another restaurant that's on the cruise ship here is it's called a Casino del Capitano, and this here is up the stairs on Carnival Breeze. It's up the stairs. I'm about to go up there, but this is it's an Italian restaurant. And this is the menu down here. You can see it's $24 for adults, $11 for children, 11 and under. They open for dinner 5:30 to 9:30. Lunch is served from 12 p.m. to 2:30. So let's go up here real quick and see what it looks like. And this is on the 10th floor of the Lido deck, but we're going up to the 11th. And you can see here it says, please wait to be seated, but yeah, you know me. And so this is how it looks up here. A small Titanic-esque restaurant. Very nice ceilings. I love the ceilings. The tables are already stocked with the olive oil, wine glasses, and everything. And so you wanna come have dinner, quiet private dinner, Italian style restaurant. This is where to come. And you got even ocean view seating as well. All right. Oh, and that's circles around to the other side there, as you can see. Va bene? Tutto bene. Ciao. All right, real quick, y'all. I'm at the back of the ship, known as the aft, and 11th deck. This is kind of more so where the adults hang out at, if you will. So, not a whole lot going on back here. Pretty quiet. You got a kid in a hot tub there. I mean, in a little pool. You got some adults. There's some teenagers in a little jacuzzi there. But yeah. All right. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
Haunted by the notion somewhere there's a love. Oh, turning and returning to some secret place inside. I'm watching in slow motion as you turn to me. got you turning around. Now put your feet on the ground. Now take a hold of your soul. I'll tell you the news. Take off your Sunday shoes. Please, please, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on, fall me back. Lose your blues. Everybody clap. Lose, lose your blues. Take off your Sunday shoes. Please, please, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on, fall me back. Lose your blues. Everybody go, everybody go. Everybody go, everybody go. Everybody go, everybody go. Everybody I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me. It's alright on the wall. I can feel this magical fantasy. And it crashing in our eyes. There's no way we can disguise the secret. So we take each other's hands, 'cause we seem to understand in our jealousy. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. I'll tell you something. This could be love in the secret. I live out of my life. Oh, never felt this way before. If I swear.
It's 11 o'clock at night. And they're doing this Kimite party. Dance all thing. We just got done eating Philly cheesesteaks, little chicken sandwiches and stuff. Went a little bit. Waiting on the elevator. There you go. You see some of the decorations people have in their rooms. But this is what I was talking about this morning with the having your tickets like to your excursions. This is like information for like the next day type of thing. It's on these little things there. So you just gotta be careful. Never never know. And yes, the walls are magnetic, despite what, well, on this ship anyways. The walls are magnetic, as you can see, despite what they try to tell you. So, all right, folks, I'm out.